Hi everyone, my name is Anthony Rodriguez and this is my Teach One assignment for planning an EHR implementation project. The objective of this project is to map out all the tasks and create a timeline of each to see how long it will take to complete. It can also help us develop a training schedule for employees, and it can help us determine how long the entire project will take. To begin, you need to download the Gantt software using this link. I found this software to be the easiest to use on a MacBook. And make sure that you have Java before running Gantt, otherwise you will not be able to open it. So using Gantt, I want to go over how to create a new task real quick. So in order to do that, you hover over Tasks and then click on New Tasks. After clicking New Task, this box should appear where it says Task_0 and just keep that box highlighted. Then you'll go back up to Tasks and hit Task Properties, and then this screen will appear. You can edit the name of your task here, as well as put a start date and a duration of a task. And then you can go ahead and click OK. So to add a subtask, you repeat those exact same steps that you would for creating a new task, but instead you'll hit Indent, which I highlighted here, and it will automatically indent the task and it will become a subtask. So back to our project, we have 4 high-level tasks. We have patient information management, clinical information system, laboratory system, and pharmacy system. For some of these tasks, we have a requirement for a configuration of systems, meaning that these cannot be started until the required configuration is done prior to it. For example, for laboratory system requires configuration of systems in task 1, meaning laboratory system cannot be completed until task 1, which is patient information management, is completed. This is important because this is how we are going to set up our tasks in the correct order. So the correct order of the high-level task is patient information management, laboratory system, pharmacy system, and clinical information. For subtask, they're everything that falls under each high-level task, and we need to make sure that these subtasks are in the correct order as we did for the high-level task. So here I took the high-level task patient information management on the left side, and I created the correct order for the subtask right here on the right side. So this is right here for the original, this is what was given to us. And as you can see, admissions, discharge, and transfer requires configuration in subtask B, meaning A can't be done until B is done. B requires configuration subtask C. B can't be done until C is done. And then D requires configuration subtask B, meaning D can't be done until B is done. So based off of this information, we can go ahead and make the correct order. So the first is Enterprise Master Patient Index, then it's patient registration, then it's admissions, discharge, and transfer, and then it's patient scheduling. And this will be the correct order for patient information management. And this is how you're going to put it into Gantt. So make sure to pay attention to what configurations need to happen prior to each task. This will become especially important when putting our data into Gantt. So inputting our information into Gantt. So hopefully you already have patient information management in to Gantt as a high-level task. So all you need to do here is go and create a new task and rename an Enterprise Master Patient Index. Once you do that, you go ahead and indent it and it'll become a subtask. So for each subtask, there is a configuration and training period. Make sure to include this under each subtask and to input the duration for the configuration and for the training period. So this is how it should start looking once you start putting your information in. So here you see I have patient information management as my high-level task. Then I have Enterprise Master Patient Index as subtask A, patient registration as subtask B. Then under that, I have configuration and training here. To put that, you just indent it like you did for subtask A, and then you go and you put the duration and automatically put your beginning date and end date. So inputting a predecessor into Gantt. For some subtasks, there's a predecessor, meaning that task cannot be completed until the one before is completed, and we need to put this information into Gantt. For example, subtask B, patient registration, cannot be completed until subtask A, Enterprise Master Patient Index, is completed. So in order to input this into Gantt, click on the patient registration and then go up to task properties, and on the top, you'll click on predecessors. Next, click on the add button in the top left corner, which I have highlighted here. And then after clicking add, under task name, you'll see that patient information management appears, which is right here. Go ahead and click on patient information management, and then this window will pop up with several options. We want to click on Enterprise Master Patient Index, since that is a predecessor for patient registration, and then you can go ahead and click OK. So you need to continue to input the predecessors for each task that has one. This is for all the subtasks and for all of our high-level tasks as well. So please make sure that you're paying attention to those parentheses and you see which configurations are required. So by doing this, the software will automatically set the date that the next task can start once its predecessor is completed, and this will continue the flow of the project. So this is how your completed project should start looking like. You see that I have my high-level task 1, 2, 3. I have my subtask A, B, C, D, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, so on and so on. And then under all my subtasks, I have my configuration and training periods that you see here. And then it has all my beginning dates and it has all my end dates. Just another look at the rest of my project. So based off of this, my start date is November 1st, 2018 with an anticipated end date of October 7th, 2019. This means that the project will last 243 days, and this does not include weekends. So to find our critical path, it's very easy. In the top right corner where our Gantt chart is, there's an option that says Show Critical Path. Once you click that, a chart will appear that highlights all of your critical paths. So here you can see the shaded rectangles. All of these shaded rectangles are our critical paths. And if you click on them, it will show you which exact task is considered one of the critical paths. So it's pretty neat. Our Gantt chart. So the Gantt chart is created as you input all the tasks, and it's found right here on the right-hand side, which I circled. It's created as you put all of your tasks. So it's pretty convenient that it gets created as you go. So it's very easy to find. It's right here. You don't have to go searching too far. And introspection. So this can be useful in mapping and organizing large projects. It's also useful in determining training schedules, and it can give us helpful tools like the critical path, which tell project managers what tasks need to be completed on time to make sure that the projects do not fall behind. And this project also allows us to work through new software that organize projects. It can also help us as project managers to keep track of large projects and to keep us on the correct path to make sure our projects get done in a timely manner as well. Thank you very much.